right, friends, it's time for literacy and writing. Should we give the ABC song a little jazzy touch? Are you ready? Do you remember it? I know you learned it back when you were about 2. Here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O. Yes! Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Yeah, I do! Next time, won't you sing with me? Alrighty, my friends, are you ready, you ABC kids, for your sounds? On your mark, get set, go! D says, H says, C says, E says, F says, V, lowercase, says, very good, I can see you vibrate. W says, X says, Y says, Z says, A says, B says, G says, do sounds. I says, J says, K says, L says, M says, N says. Oh, these are almost in order. They are in order. What's that one? Good. Good. 2 more. And, there we go. 1 more. And stop. All right. Wow. 54 seconds. Excellent, guys. Okay. Are you ready for your writing? Got to get our exercises first. It's just like stretching before you go running. Before I run, I stretch my quadriceps and I stretch my calves and my hamstrings. Okay, let's get our fingers ready for writing. They have to get warmed up too, all right? Do you want to do your pincher first? Pinch your nose, pinch your cheek, pinch your lips, pinch your eyebrow, pinch your hair, pinch your neck, pinch your belly button. Okay, pinch your finger. Now, hands together. Press. 2, 3, 4, 5, and pull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and pull. 2, 3, 4, 5, and hug. And switch. Hug. Shoulder shrug to the front. 3, 4, 5, shoulder shrug to the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yay! Good job, guys. Okay, I think we're ready to write. Do you want to get your magic finger up first? Do you remember when I talked to you about kindergarten and first grade? You're going to have 3 lines, and the top line's called the head. The middle line's called the belt, and the bottom line's called the foot. Now, for preschoolers, Sunbeams class, we're just supposed to use the bottom half, the belt line and the foot line. So belt line and foot line is what we're going to write our V and our W in. They fit right inside those 2 lines. So I want you to try really hard to keep them in the lines, okay? Now, when you're writing and drawing later in the day and you don't want to have to make them perfect because you just want to write letters, that's okay. But when we have writing time, we're really going to try our best to do our very best work, okay? That's why I was having you get your fingers ready for some hard running, okay? Working with our fingers. So let me pick a color. I think I'll pick an orange today. So we're going to have 2 diagonal lines for V. Slide down, slide up. I know you made capital V a long time ago. Diagonal line up, down, a diagonal line up. or slanted line down, slanted line up. That was capital V. So lowercase is a little harder because we got to fit it in a smaller space. And do you remember how we did the V sound way back when with violin and violet and vampire and vacuum? V says like a vibrate. Alrighty, let's take a look at our V page. Take your magic finger pencil and say slide down and slide up. Slide down, slide up. Diagonal line down, diagonal line up. Diagonal just means going down a slide, okay? So look at those V's. You have 2 to trace and 3 to make all by yourself in between the 2 lines. Now, if we are doing V, what does this word spell? V-A-N. Yes, you've got it. Excellent. Van. So with your colored pencils or crayons, could you please color that van a very special color, just like you own it? And maybe your van, or we could also say vehicle, but this word says van, could be on a road, alrighty, or with maybe a background if you want to add a little bit more to your picture. Okay, so remember, V is a sliding letter and lowercase is just making it in between those lines. Here's capital. Uses all the space, but lowercase just between the lines. Okay, now I want you to put your paper down. You can finish this later because we're going to go straight to W. So W is just doing 2 V's. Can you believe it? So you're going to slide down, slide up, slide down, and slide up. It's just like you're doing it again, connecting 2 V's. So slide down, slide up, slide down, slide up. Capital W, lowercase w. Let's take a look. There we go. Slide down and up, slide down and up. 2 V's together, W. Or in French, W means double V's. So W is W in French. Isn't that funny? I just remembered that from high school. Okay, so there you are. We have 2 W's to trace and 3 to make all by yourself. Now, when you're making them, try not to go above and below those black lines. We're going to try to stay inside, just like that's their house. They can't go below, and those lines can't go above. Try to keep them in between. And look at that, guys. We have how many? What are those? They begin with W. You've got it. Worms. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, on the back, if you're feeling willing to do some extra credit work, you can write 2 of our friends' names, one from the morning class. That person's going to have a capital W. And do you remember his name? Y. Et. And 2 T's. Sorry, my marker's not working. W-Y-A-T-T. Wyatt. Now we have an afternoon person also with a W, but I'm going to use capital because it's the name of a person, so I'm not going to use lowercase. And that person's name is what? Wally. Wally. Wyatt and Wally. So Give that a try, friends. Let's try writing their names. And on our V page, we don't have anybody in our class that begins with a V, but I was just thinking you could practice writing van. We could try with lowercase letters. We haven't learned all of them yet, I know. And how about vase? Vase. Maybe you can think of more V words that you can write on there. That'd be awesome, guys. Okay, that's the end of our literacy today. And I'm so proud of you guys learning your letters and sounds. That's excellent. Tomorrow we're going to do our sentence song. Our sentence song sure stayed in my brain. One night I was singing it and singing it and singing it. Do you remember our sentence song about the space and the words and having the capital letter at the beginning? We'll sing it tomorrow when we have our sentences. Thank you, boys and girls, for working so hard. I know this video is the hard work video. The next video is going to be the video we learn all about amphibians, and I've got 2 great stories, and I can't wait to read them to you. So get ready for this word, metamorphosis. Metamorphosis, when something changes from that to this. Bye! See you in the next video.